Good morning. This is episode 11 of the Ms.FitVegan podcast. I woke up this morning to the first thought, which was, you are never free if you are the prisoner of your own mind. You will never be free until you break free from the prison that is your own mind. I am constantly judging myself, and I am so fucking tired of it. Even just saying fucking, it comes naturally to me to curse, and I'm trying so hard not to, because I want to be more classy, and I want to be more feminine, and having a truck driver's mouth is not feminine. I know that. And I want to be more professional online and just in life. And then there's just a million things that I'm judging myself for, and I don't like it. And I have people in my life that are judging me, I realized, and I have to be better at setting boundaries and telling them, please, I love you. When I ask for your opinion, please share it, but otherwise, I don't need to be judged. Okay? The things that people do to you or say to you, they affect you, guys. So you have to set your boundaries. You teach people how to treat you. Okay, one example of how I'm judging myself. Last night, sorry, I really should be sleeping. I'm so tired. But I had to put my phone on because I just wanted to get this out there. Last night, I was working on a reel for my show, the Ms.FitVegan. Oh, wait. Wait, this is the Ms.FitVegan show. Sorry. My show on Saturday is called The Raw Misfit Show. It's every single Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, live on Instagram. And I was working on clips because I'm repurposing. Okay, I feel so professional when I say that. I'm repurposing the little clips of me and my co-host Matt from Raw Intuition. I'm repurposing the clips, and I was working really hard on this one, for over an hour, and I just kept judging myself because in all the episodes so far, we have I think 5 or 6. 5. In all the episodes, I'm literally screaming the whole entire time. I'm yelling because that's just how I talk. When I get excited, when I get really happy, or I just get really excited to talk about things that I get excited to talk about, and just, I guess when I'm nervous, I yell as well. I'm just talking at a very high pitch or a high volume. And also, that's just my nature, being from New York. I mean, listen, hey, if you guys watched my interview recently with Dr. Fred Bishi, he is yelling the entire time too. And when I was talking to him, I literally felt okay in my skin, because I was oh, somebody else yells the entire time. It's when I watch Jesse Itzler, he's always yelling. He's always his volume is really loud, and I'm okay, I guess it's okay to yell. I guess it's okay to have a high volume. But it's something I'm working on, but I'm repurposing these clips, and I'm just so embarrassed that the whole time I'm yelling, and I'm just so tired of judging myself my entire life. I'm like the whole time making these reels. Every time I edit a YouTube video, every time I have to like, basically every time I just have to like watch myself or like edit myself, I'm just being so mean to myself. I'm just saying, you know, what is wrong with, like, the voice inside my head, my roommate in my head is like, what is wrong with you, Jeanette? Can't you be a normal person? Like, the other person, I interview a lot of people. The other person is not yelling. Why don't you just talk like a normal person? Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know, this is all I hear. And then you have to think to yourself, who said that to you when you were a child? Because the way you treat yourself is the way your parents treated you. I'm going to say it again. The way you currently treat yourself is the way your parents treated you. And so if you ever want to break free, you're going to have to acknowledge that. And you're going to have to sit down with yourself and talk to yourself and say, is it true? Is there something wrong with you? Are you not good enough exactly as you are? Because the truth is, we are, but we're in prison. We're in a little fucking cage in our mind. And most of us are going to stay there our entire lives. We're going to ruin our potential. Most of us, we're never going to live. And we're never going to stop judging ourselves until it's too late. The Untethered Soul is a really, really powerful book that I love because it simply explains. I'm so thirsty. I have to get water. It simply explains that there is a roommate in your head. There is someone with you at all times, and it's not you. It's thinking and it's talking to you, and it's not you. The thoughts you have are not you. They are habitual patterns. They are things that other people have told you. They are things you thought yesterday, but they are not you. You are the observer. And I really recommend you get this book. I love it because it's so simple. And everything that is true is simple. You know, if somebody cannot explain something simply, I don't know why I said it like that, then they don't know it. And that's what I strive to do. I strive to be able to communicate and explain things in a very simple way. I mean, I guess it's why I always say eat fruit, be cute. It's just so simple. Like, when I say cute, I mean like, yeah, we all want to be attractive, but like being healthy is cute. Not having body odor is cute. Not farting is cute. Not having to deal with acne is cute. You see where I'm going with this? Not having to deal with health issues and like constantly going to doctors and like having issues with your body. So like basically what I'm trying to say is eat fruit and you'll be healthy. But it just rhymes and it's just cuter. And it's just simple. And like simple is truth. Okay? So the untethered soul, I didn't really explain that, right? And there you go. I'm just nonstop judging myself, and I want it to stop. I am tired of it. And by the way, thank you to all my friends. Thank you to all the people that recently messaged me or texted me or called me and told me that they love the podcast and they're laughing out loud. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Somebody texted me yesterday that they have laughed out loud at every single podcast. This episode's probably not going to be funny. It's not going to make you laugh out loud, but you don't even know, like, the people that call me or text me, don't call me, by the way, just text me. The people that tell me that, like something nice, like they laughed at something I said, or I inspired them, or whatever it is, without me asking them, these are like my favorite people on earth, you know? Like, we need to be more loving towards each other. We need to tell each other how we feel more. Because everybody's walking around and like thinking nice thoughts about people. Well, some people are. Like, you're probably right now thinking nice thoughts about me. No, I'm just kidding. You're probably thinking nice thoughts about somebody you love, or like a friend that you love, or a significant other, or family member, or somebody you follow online that you love, but you don't tell them. Just tell them. I want to encourage you today to message someone that you love, that you follow, that inspires you, and tell them, okay? Tell them, because life is short, and like, it's so valuable to remind people who they are. I gotta plug in my phone, it's dying. Sorry. And like, unsolicited compliments and really nice things, these are really powerful, you know? Because of like people telling me they like the podcast, I feel like confident in doing it, and I don't have any pressure on myself. I can talk whatever I want, because the first 2 episodes I've already just like rambled on and I guess embarrassed myself. Not really, but because I mean, nothing really embarrasses me anymore. But it just makes me feel good. So tell somebody something good today, please. And you know, I want to encourage you to just keep your opinions to yourself sometimes. Like, I know that you're judging yourself, so it's really easy to judge other people. But like, sometimes you don't need to share everything, you know? Sometimes if it's not a nice thing, if it's not something that you can say in a nice way, maybe don't say it. Not maybe. Please don't say it. People don't need any more criticism. People need love. You need love. You need to love yourself. We need to love ourselves more. I want to be vulnerable, but it's so hard. So I started hugging myself every day. I have an alarm set. This is excessive, but I'm letting you guys into my weirdness or my life, whatever. I have 12 alarms set throughout the day, because in order to survive, in order to thrive, we need 12 hugs a day. 12 hugs a day. I think I once read, and don't quote me on this, I think we need 4 hugs a day to survive, 8 hugs a day just to be at baseline, and 12 hugs a day to thrive. Okay, I could be wrong, but this is what I think I read. I'm pretty sure. I know 12 is the number that we need to thrive, and that's why I made 12 alarms on my phone. And, I like to take matters into my own hands, literally. And so I've been hugging myself, because I realize that I'm very touch deprived, and I need to be touched, like all of us, okay? Babies die without being touched, all right? So I used to think there was something wrong with me. There isn't anything wrong with me. And guess what, boo? There's nothing wrong with you either. I know that's hard to hear. I know you don't want to believe that, because you're in a habitual thought pattern that tells you that there's so much wrong. There's so much. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. There's so much wrong. But I'm sorry to tell you, you are perfect the way you are. And perfection doesn't exist, right? I know. But it's almost like, you know how like nobody's perfect, but you are perfect for someone. And like let's talk about like soulmates another day, because I have so many opinions on this. I don't believe in one soulmate. I don't believe that there's one person for everyone. Okay? So like there are so many people that you can be compatible with. I just want to remind you that, because I used to think that there was only one person for me. And then when we broke up, I mean, it took me so long to get out of the relationship, because even though it was a really toxic, abusive relationship, I believed that I would never find anyone that would be with me, because my self-esteem was so low. I didn't believe that I could meet anyone that would like put up with me, you know, like put up with the fact that I don't like to go to restaurants until I open my own. Like I don't eat normal food, you know, I don't like to do normal things. I don't like to, I mean, I'm trying to become more social, but I don't really like to go to parties, and this small talk is just like so mind-numbing. I was out the other day, and like I was out yesterday too, so I met some people too yesterday, but thank God I didn't have to do too much small talking. Wow, I forgot how incredibly mind-numbing. That's the only word or verb I can think of. Is that a verb? I'm not really. There I go. Just judging myself nonstop. Sorry, guys. You are getting a little glimpse inside my mind. And it's scary in there. It's really scary. And it's really sticky and fruity in there as well. So, yeah, I guess I was just on a tangent that I just want to bring back to the core of this episode, which is you are enough. You are enough. When are you going to realize that? At the core of all of our problems is the fact that we don't think we are enough. I want to leave you with that thought, and I want to leave you with, I was going to say something else, but I can't recall. I think this episode is long enough. I thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah, I mean, I want to remind you to please say something nice to somebody today. And how about you let that person be you? How about you go to the mirror and you look into your own eyes, which, by the way, is the fastest way to change. If you're looking to change, like fast, go into the mirror or get a little mirror and look into your own eyes and say to yourself, I love you, Jeanette, or whatever your name is. I'm guessing your name is not Jeanette. I love you, Jeanette. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love and approve of you exactly as you are. I could never say that my whole life until this year, because I believed that if I approved of myself, if I accepted myself, then I would never change. But that is not how it works. We must acknowledge and accept ourselves exactly as we are for us to change, for us to love ourselves. When you love yourself and when you send love to a part of your body that you don't like, you can change so much more easily than when you hate something, because you won't feel that you're worthy of changing. You won't put in the work that it takes to change if you are self-sabotaging yourself because you actually hate yourself. If you hate yourself, you won't do the things that you need to do to change. So I know it seems counterintuitive. I know it doesn't feel right to look in the mirror and say, I love you exactly as you are. So don't look in the mirror. Just start where you are. Just write down these words, and they don't have to be true. But just write down, I love and approve of you exactly as you are. Put your name in there so it's personal. Okay? I hope that I perhaps inspired you to start to love yourself more. If you hear some background noise, do you hear that? My roommate is making a lot of noise right now, and she thinks it's about her. It's not about her. Just kidding. I'm trying to be a perfectionist, and I'm concerned that the background noise is ruining this podcast, but you probably don't even hear it. I'm just judging myself again. I'm like, oh, I should record this again because there was noise. Like, who cares? You see what I'm doing, guys? I'm catching every thought. I'm catching the thought. I'm evaluating it. Is it true? Do you have to be perfect? Do you have to have zero background noise? Do you have to say the right thing at all times? Do you have to make people laugh all the time? You know, this is like a big reason why I have this social anxiety, which, you know, Awa keeps saying that I need to stop affirming it, because yes, I am affirming I'm awkward. I am affirming that I don't like people. I am affirming, and you know, every time I tell her that I hate people, she always makes me stop. She always says, do you, Jeanette? That's a terrible affirmation. Do you hate people? Do you hate Sherry? Do you hate me? Do you hate Kuba? Do you hate, you know, and she like names all the people that I love. So she's right. I don't hate like Sienna. I know Sienna's listening. I don't know who else is listening, but I don't hate people. There's so many people that I love that I would be so lost without, that I would be so sad if they didn't exist. And there's so many people that I don't feel pressure with to make them laugh. I don't know why I have such immense pressure that I put on myself. It's probably, I know why. It's because I don't feel like I'm enough. And that's another affirmation. I want to release. Okay? Last thing I'm going to say, I promise, guys, this episode is long enough. Next time you say I need to do something or I should do something, change it to I could or I want. Okay? This will change your life. This will really start to help you understand that everything is a choice. And so when you say that, you know, I should clean my house, no, I could clean. By the way, I have an alarm set on my phone every night for 8:00, and it says I could clean for 11 minutes. And I know that's very random. Why 11 minutes? But whenever I see that alarm every night, it's tricking my brain. I'm like, oh my God, I could take 11 minutes out to clean. And so I do. And so that has helped me a lot, because I really like to live in a clean environment, but I am a child and I like to play, and sometimes my playpen gets a little crazy. I'm not a dirty person, but I can be quite messy, and I don't want to judge myself because, you know, hey, at the end of the night, I clean. And you know, it is what it is. I can get really messy and out of control because I like to play. I like to film things. And sometimes I don't know why, but I really enjoy being like Carrot Top. Do you guys remember him? He was this comedian who used to like take things out of a box and just like show the audience. And like, that was his whole shtick. And I've been doing that forever, like filming. I just filmed a new fruit commercial, and he like, this wasn't even in the script. I just started taking things out of my watermelon bag, like taking accessories out and like throwing them, and I literally look like the raw vegan Carrot Top. I don't know where I was going, but I'm not going to judge myself. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And I just want to say thank you for being nice to yourself, because when you're nice to yourself, you're connecting with other people that are nice to themselves, and you are changing the world with every thought, every word, and every action that you take. Okay? And every time it's a good positive thought, every time it's a good positive action, every time you stay disciplined and do what you say you were going to do, every time you do a little extra, every time you love yourself and you love someone else and you compliment them or you compliment yourself, you're making the world a better place to live in. And I appreciate that. Please give yourself a compliment today, like right now. Thank you. Bye.